central bank, and every central bank is involved in issuing notes, in producing notes. Okay. This is one of the most important functions of the central bank. There are, as I told you, there are 4-5 functions of central bank, but issuing currency is the most important function. Okay. If I'll ask you, what are the uses of water? There are lots of uses, but basically the very first need is drinking. We use water to drink, right? So similarly, the very first function of central bank is to issue the currency. Okay. And because the most important function of central bank is to issue currency, due to this, central bank is also known as bank of issue. Okay. So I'm again explaining everything again. Just listen to it very carefully, because in exam hall you have to remember everything. Okay. So very first thing is currency regulator or bank of issue. Okay. So central bank have the exclusive right. If you don't want to write poses, you can write central banks have exclusive right. Exclusive is basically, if I have the right, I am the only person who has this right, I am exclusive. I have the exclusive right. Okay. So central bank have exclusive right for what? To manufacture note or to produce note. Okay. To generate notes. In an economy. So who has the authority to issue currency? Basically central bank. And why I have written over notes? Because currency is of two types, notes and coins. But coins are not manufactured by central bank. They are manufactured by some other person. Okay. So basically manufactured notes in an economy. All the central bank across the world, no matter from which country you belong, all the countries have their own central bank. They have the authority and they are involved in issuing notes to the economy. So in a whole economy, who is issuing notes? Who is supplying notes? Basically, central bank is doing that. Okay. And this is one of the most important function of central bank in an economy. And because of this, due to this, central bank is also known as bank of issue. Bank of issue. Why? Because he is the only one who is issuing the currency. So that's why bank of issue is the other name which is being given to central bank. So if in exam, if in assignment, it's like central bank is also known as, then you will write bank of issue. Okay. Clear first point? Yes, okay. You can write it down. And whenever you will be writing, you will be just dictating yourself. Okay. If I'm making my notes, I'll be reading it like side by side, so that one side you are writing and other side your brain will be listening it to it. So it will be like there will be high chances that you will remember these terms for a longer period of time. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Completed.
Okay, good. Any issue in bank
No.
in, yeah, any issue in bank in issue? Bank of issue. Okay. Now moving to the next part, which is basically bank of government. Okay. Just give me a minute. See, bank. Oh, mm, actually, I don't understand why it's happening like this. Just give me a minute. Mm. Okay. So next is banks to government. For example, for common people, we have commercial bank, right? But there is a government as well who runs the country. So they don't visit to the common bank like the commercial bank. They visit to the central bank. So basically, bank to government. The central bank is the bank for the government. Commercial bank is bank to the common people. But for government, who is the bank? Central bank is the bank. Okay. So one of the important function of central bank is to act as a bank to the government. So central bank also act as bank to the government. Okay. So basically he is bank to the government, not to common people, but to the government. Okay. Now what do central bank do? Central bank accept deposit and issues funds to the government. So basically if I want to deposit money, I'll go to commercial bank. But if government want to deposit their money, they'll go to central bank. Plus, for example, I want some loan, I want some fund. I'll go to commercial bank, but government will go to central bank. So what central bank do? Central bank accept deposit and issue funds to government or provide loans to the government. Okay. This is the first point, and it is also involved in making and receiving payment for the government. For example, I want to receive money from one of my friends. I'll go to commercial bank and I'll say that this person will be depositing this amount to me. Or if I want to withdraw amount to, like if I want to give up the money to someone else, I'll go to commercial bank, fill a form or something like that. Everything will be done. But if government want to take money from someone, or if government want to give their money to someone, they will go to central bank. So it is also involved in making and receiving payment. Making means I am making payment, I am giving money to someone. Receiving means I am receiving it from someone else. Okay. So central bank also involved in making and receiving payment for the government. Okay. On behalf of government, central bank do this receiving and making payment. Okay. And then central bank also offers short-term loans to the government in order to recover from the bad phase of the economy. For example, my condition is not good. My job, I left my job. Everything is going very worse. So what, I'll go to commercial bank and I'll ask for loans. Similarly, sometimes what happen, due to various reasons, government also comes in bad condition. So at that time, central bank provides them loans for short period of time so that they can recover. Okay. And in addition to the bank to government, it act as, if you want to skip this line, in addition to being bank of government, you can skip this line. You can write like this: central bank act as an advisor and agent to the government for providing advice to government in areas of economic policy, capital market, money market, loans and government. So what happened? For example, we are the common people, right? We don't have any knowledge about what the loan is, what the interest is. We are not so good in the banking sector. Similarly, with the government, they are also not they are not so good in the banking sector. So what happened? The central bank act as the advisor. They personally advise them that this is the good thing you can invest over here. This is the good thing you can take loan from here. So basically, central bank act as an advisor and the agent of government. How, what function they perform as an agent as a government? See, in exam hall, it's not sure that they'll give you the question like this: what do you understand by bank to government? They can ask you how central bank act as an advisor or a agent. So you will write it: act as an advisor and an agent for government. What are the functions? Or the question can be, what are the functions central bank perform as an agent? So basically what he do, he provide he advise government in the areas of economic policy. If government want to make any policy, he'll advise that these are the terms you should keep in mind whenever you are making a policy. And capital market, now I'll explain you what is capital market. Everything we will be doing that, don't worry. Money market and loan from the government. If government want to take loan, how, who will? So basically central bank. Okay, clear?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just again explaining it. Then you have to write. Okay. I'll give you time. Don't worry. Be relaxed. Make sure whatever you are writing, you are learning it side by. I'm not saying to learn 100%, but basically at least 50-60% of the thing should be clear on your head. Okay. So again, bank to government. So this is one of the important function of central bank. They act as a, they act as the bank to the government. Okay. Now what if I am a bank? What I will do, basically I will accept the deposit and I will issue funds. I'll give loans. So this is what central bank do. They accept deposit and issue funds to the government. Then they also help the government with receiving and making payments. Right. So on behalf of government, they receive and do payments. Okay. And central bank also provides short term loans to government so that government can recover from the bad phase. Why I will take loan? My condition is not good, only then I'll be taking loans. Similarly, I will not be taking loan when I'm very good, I'm earning very good, everything is going fine. No, I'll take loan when when what will happen when I'm not in a good condition. Similarly, when governments are not in good condition, central bank comes to them and provide them short term loans so that they can recover from that bad phase. Okay. And also, central bank act as an advisor and agent to the government by providing advice to the government. They act as advisor as well as agent by giving advice to government. For which sector? In the sector of economic, in the areas of economic policy, capital market, money market, and if they want to take loan in that sector as well. Okay. Okay, you can write it down, then we'll skip to next part.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. Hmm. Just give me 1 minute. Hmm. Okay. Let me know if my screen is visible. Okay. It is visible, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, we are done with 4 functions, right? The first one was banker's bank as a supervisor, then government's bank. Okay. And then last one was the issue, like the currency issue authority they have. Okay. So basically, now the next function is controller of credit. So for example, you got money. Okay, so what happened? Like in school, as I told you, central bank is the head. So similarly, principal is the head. So whatever amount of money the school is getting through the fees, they who control it? Principal control it. That yes, this teacher will be getting this much of salary. This teacher will be getting this one. Then he divides. He control everything. Okay. So similarly, credit is basically the addition money, the money they get. So who controls is basically they control it. Okay, the central bank control it. So central bank also function as the controller of credit in the economy. It happens to the commercial bank create a lot of credit in the economy that increase the inflation. See what happened. There are two situations. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So sorry. Okay. So now basically control of credit. What happened? Basically, for example, I'm the principal. Okay. And for example, I gave you 100 rupees. 100 rupees to Halima and 100 rupees to Mariam. Okay. So what you were doing, for example, I gave you 100 rupees. I told you people to utilize it and do the saving as well. But what you were doing is basically what you were doing, you were spending 50 rupees in parties and all that, 20 rupees in eating and all that, 20 rupees again in shopping, and like this, only 10 rupees you were saving. Okay, out of 100, only 10 rupees you were saving. So I thought that you are wasting your money a lot. So what I will do from next time, I will say that you have to, keep something with me. In the previous class, as I told you, and in money creation part as well, I told you that it is legally compulsory for commercial bank to keep certain amount of money with the central bank, right? So what happened? For example, 100 rupees you got as deposit. So earlier you were depositing 20 rupees with central bank and 80 rupees you were utilizing. But then I came to know that you are over wasting your money. So what I said, From next time, if you get 100 rupees deposition, you will keep the reserve of 50 rupees. Only you will get 50 rupees to spend. Okay, this is how I controlled your credit, right? I controlled it by increasing my LRR or SLR or CRR. Okay, so basically, this is how what central bank control. Now, central bank. Now, I will come to theory part. Central bank also functions as the controller of credit in the economy. It happens that commercial bank create a lot of credit. You know, there is, as I told you in the money creation, Mariam, you are not aware of it. Don't worry, we'll do it tomorrow. Okay. So basically, what happened? For example, I am depositing 100 rupees. Next month, it will be 500. So it is a magic that is known as money creation. Okay. So what happened? I'm depositing 100 rupees. Next month it will be 500. So of course, I have lots of money with me. See, so this happens with commercial bank that they create a lot of credit. Okay. And because of that, there is an increase in inflation. Okay. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, what is inflation and all that? Don't worry. I'll just explain you everything. Okay. So basically what happened? Basically there is lots of inflation. Okay. And the central bank control the way credit creation by commercial bank in doing by engaging in open market operation or bringing about a change in CRR to control the process of credit creation. So what a central bank do? Now there is lots of inflation. Inflation means basically the price are getting increased. People have lots of money with them. Okay, inflation means basically people have lots of money. Okay, increase in money. So lots of money people have. What happened at that time? I'm thinking that Halima and Mariam, they have lots of money and they are spending their money like nothing. So what I will do basically, I'll choose two things. One is creation of commercial bank engaging in open market. I'll just come to you and I'll ask you purchase my this product, purchase my that product, so that your money comes to me. Okay, first way I'll be doing that through market. I'll be taking your money, or through CRR, the reserve. Earlier I did, you have to only keep 10 rupees with me out of 100. But now, as I saw that you were wasting your money, I said you have to keep 20 rupees or 50 rupees with me. So this is how I'll be creating. What I will be doing, I will be controlling your credit. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So basically two things. One is basically open market. Open market, in open market, what happened? I will come to you. I'll say, Halima, just purchase my this perfume. Mariam, purchase my this purse. So what? You will be purchasing it and your money will be in my hands now. Okay. So you cannot waste your money. Second thing, I'll be increasing, as I told you that it is compulsory for banks to keep certain amount of money with the central bank. So earlier, Halima and Mariam, you both were keeping 10 rupees out of 100 with me. But now I said you have to keep 50 rupees with me. So now earlier you had 90 rupees to spend, but now you have only 50 rupees. So this is how I controlled your credit, your money. Okay. So again we will explain. I'll explain you again. This is very clear that the central bank also function as a control credit in the economy. It happens why when you control money, when there is inflation. Okay, inflation means you have lots of money. You have lots of money. Okay, inflation means basically there is lots of money with you. So when there is lot of credit and inflation takes place, so then only I have to create the credit. For example, you have only 10 rupees. There you have no money. You won't be spending it. But in case you have 100 rupees, there are high chances that you will be spending your money. So that's why when there is lots of money, because of lots of money, inflation takes place, and only then central bank act as controller of credit. In that situation, central bank act as a credit controller and they control the credit and money supply. Okay, and by two ways. By the central bank control the way credit creation of commercial bank is done by engaging in open market operation. Okay, two things. Maybe I'll engage you people in the open market operation, purchasing, selling, like this. I'll be doing that. Or I will be changing the CRR, cash reserve ratio. Why I am doing these two things? To control the credit creation by commercial bank, so that I can control whatever money you are crediting, whatever money you are creating, I can control that. Clear? Halima? Mariam?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you can write it down.
Ma'am, in that second paragraph, second line is done by, that's extra words, is done.
Okay, the central bank controls the way credit creation by commercial bank. Way credit creation by commercial bank. Yeah, you can change the wordings. Like if you can write like this, the central bank controls the credit creation by commercial bank by engaging, or you can write central bank controls credit creation by directly you can write. Okay, is done, you can skip it. Okay,
Okay.
good point.
I'm done.
Okay, Miriam, just remove this is done. Okay, I have repeated the sentence.
Done.
Okay, great. So basically these were the functions. Okay, and today the assignment will be based on these functions like previously which we did and today also. Okay, so I'm giving you 2 minutes. Just quickly revise it like the function, all the functions, just give it a reading and let me know if you have any issue in any of the point. And after that, I'll just explain you inflation and deflation. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Halima, Mariam, both done?
Yes, ma'am. Just one.
Okay, Halima?
Doing.
Okay, just do it. Then I'll just introduce two terms because in next class, those terms will be used. Okay.
I'm done with the revision. Done.
Okay, great. Okay, so now basically there are two terms. Okay, one is inflation. Okay, sorry, inflation, and second one is deflation. Okay, these are the terms which we will be doing. Okay, these are the only two situations which takes place in the economy. Okay, so now listen to it very carefully because you will be getting confused. Okay, so now coming to inflation. Okay, this inflation is basically prices are being increased. Okay, okay, this means prices are being increased. In means increase and prices are being increased. Okay, and similarly deflation means prices are being decreased. Okay, so what happened when prices increase and when prices decrease? Okay, so when prices increase, for example, I have 4 chocolates, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one by one, Halima and Mariam, you will be answering. I have 4 chocolates. Okay, and I have 2 people to buy. So I'm the shopkeeper. So what I will do? I will increase the price of the chocolates or I will decrease. Mariam, you can be right, you can be wrong. It's nothing like that. Just for the basic understanding.
He will decrease the price of the chocolate, so maybe those friends can invite some other friends to buy it.
Good. Halima, what do you think?
He will increase the price of the chocolates.
We have only 2 consumers. We have 4 chocolates and 2 people. So what he will do?
He'll decrease.
Yes. Okay. See, now what happened when, for example, in the other situation, we have 2 chocolates. Okay, and we have 4 people to purchase. Okay, and this situation, what he will do? He will increase the price. But over here, what he will do? He will decrease the price. Why? Because these are the 2 people. They will purchase one chocolate each. Rest will be remaining there. So he will say, okay, I'm decreasing the price. You can take all of them. Okay. Earlier the one chocolate was for 10 rupees. Okay. So but now what he did, as there were only 2 people to purchase, so what he did, he said that okay, I'm just decreasing the price to 5. Now you can purchase all the chocolates. Clear? So when people are demanding less, what shopkeeper, what the producer do, they decrease the price. Okay, there is no demand, but here like only 2 chocolates are there and there are 4 people who wants to buy. So what he will do, he will increase the price so that whoever is capable, whoever is rich, he will come and he will purchase the product. So when there is less demand, okay, there are 2 terms. Demand is of 2 types. One is excess, that means lots of, like more than required, lots of demand. And second one is deficit. Okay, deficit means low demand. Over here there was deficit demand, over here there is excess demand. Okay, so basically when inflation come, inflation means prices are high. That means the situation was, there was excess demand, right? Excess demand, because prices were high, that means there was excess demand. So excess demand means inflation, and inflation means prices are high. So when prices are high, we can say that demand will be like there is high demand, that's why the prices are high. Okay, when there is deficit demand, okay, when there is deficit demand, then the prices will be low. That means there is deflation. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So basically inflation is also known as excessive demand. Okay, and what happened over here? Prices are high. Prices are high. Okay, I hope I am making myself clear,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And yeah, and deflation means deficit demand. Okay, deficit demand, which means prices are low because nobody is demanding. Okay, for example, this is a chocolate. Okay, this is a chocolate. This is of 10 rupees. Okay, but now what I did, I said this chocolate is for 100 rupees. You will go to buy it? No, you will not demand. Okay, so basically when there is excess demand, then prices are high because they know, the shopkeeper knows there are lots of people who will be purchasing. So what he do, he increases the price, and that situation is known as the inflation. Increase in price and increase in demand. Okay, and see, increase in demand, because of increase in demand there are increase in prices. Okay, and deflation means deficit demand, prices are low. Okay, price decrease in prices. Okay, so basically when deflation means there nobody is there to purchase the thing, so what they will do, they will decrease the prices. So that is known as deflation. Clear? From next class, if I'll ask you what is inflation, you will say inflation means excess demand. That means prices are very high. The situation of inflation means there are two things: demand is very high and prices are very high. Increase. Okay, D for decrease, D for deficit. So deflation means decrease in demand, and or you can say deficit demand and prices are low, decrease in prices. Clear? So D is for decrease, and I is for increase. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
just write it down, and then one by one, Halima will explain me inflation and Mariam will explain me deflation.
Okay.
Just write it down, then I'll just let you know.
Finish.
Okay, Mariam, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Halima, explain me what do you understand by inflation?
When there's excess demand of a product, then its price is increased, and when price is increased, then it's called inflation.
Good. Mariam, what do you understand by deflation?
Inflation means that it has a deficient demand, which means that when the demands are high, the prices no, when the demands are low, the prices will be also low.
Yeah, prices will also be low. Okay, or you can say decrease in prices, or in our part you can say increase in price. Okay, clear both the things, inflation and deflation?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear.
Yeah. Okay, so in next class basically we will be doing two things. What two things? See, as I told you that what central bank do, they control the credit. So there are different ways to control the credit. Okay, so that different ways, different measures we will be doing in next class. That through this measures, central bank control the credit. Through this measures, central bank control the credit. Okay, so we will be taking two more classes. Next class we will be doing completing quality. There are two ways: qualitative and quantitative. So in one class qualitative will be done. In other class quantitative will be done. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Any query till now? Any issues? What you will be doing? You will be getting an assignment based on this functions of central bank. Okay, complete that, and I hope both of you are getting the assignments. Halima and Mariam.
Yes, ma'am.
Mariam, you are getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So complete it on time and upload it timely. And if you have any issue, if you face any issue in completing the assignment, you can mark it down and you can ask me in the class. Okay?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
have you checked my previous assignment?
No, I haven't checked. I check the assignments on weekends, so I'll just check it. And if you face any issue, so you can let me know. Okay, like if you face like you have any doubt in any question, keep it with you so that I can discuss in the next class. Okay.
Okay.